families that are concerned, that live outside the Bay Area. They live in other states, and we have people that live in other countries. So those folks can call 510-382-3000. We are getting the necessary personnel to staff those phones. So you can call with that. We have a lot of reports of missing people. We have people that may have been here at this building and then left and then since have not talked to family. So there's family that are worried about them. They may be sleeping right now, haven't had a chance to call a loved one. So we're trying to make sense of all that chaos. As we move forward, you'll see a unified command, an organization in this process. We will brief the media every hour at the top of the hour. So at 11 o'clock, we will be back here at this location to brief you. We will be releasing a joint message with all that pertinent information on it from the city of Oakland. It will have all the numbers and the family notification center and what people can do. We will also update you on social media via Twitter. You can follow us on social media, the Twitter, Oakland Police Department, and the Alameda County Sheriff's Office. We will be doing that as well. We will take some questions now, very briefly.
Ray, 25 people initially reported missing, 9 people confirmed dead. Is there overlap? What do you guys know about the missing so far?
There could be overlap in our missing calculation at this point. We're not sure. We're prepared to deal with up to 30, 40 deceased people. I don't, like I said, I'm not here to put a number on that. I can only confirm 9 at this time.
Are you still looking for identifying marks? I know that on social media people have been reporting people, what they were wearing, what their appearance is.
Yes, and that will be very helpful for us moving forward when we deal with families. This is going to be a very difficult process for us and for families in doing identifications.
And Kristen, you brought up an excellent point. There's a lot of conversation.
Can you go to the mic?
Kristen, you brought up an excellent point. There's a lot of conversation taking place on social media where we need those conversations about identification, about somebody who may or may not be inside this building, is where we need them to funnel that information to the Alameda County Coroner's Office, just as Sergeant Kelly recommended. We would like to help facilitate the families who are wondering, is their loved one inside there or not? We want to help bring closure. We want to help bring identification. So please, the social media messaging that's going on, we need to direct that to the phone banks. We need to direct that to the location that the sergeant put out so we can help everyone in this process during a very difficult and trying time.
Joanne, is this a crime scene?
The Oakland Police Department has not deemed this a crime scene. This is still very much primarily the Oakland Fire Department. We are here in a support role. We are here working together in unity, all of the agencies. Again, this is a very tragic event. Our hearts all go out to not only the families, but our community. A lot of people have friends, loved ones, so we're very sensitive to what is going on, and that's why the sergeant mentioned that we'll certainly keep you updated every hour on the hour. Even if we don't have information to update you with, we'll certainly come out here and we'll let you know, and we'll also be pushing through media channels, as the sergeant said.
What are they doing right now? Are they going up on the building and searching?
So right now we have the fire department shoring up the building, making sure it's safe. Shortly you'll see we're going to put up some drones, UAVs, unmanned aerial systems with small little drones with thermal imagers. We'll use those to see if there's any more hot spots there. We'll address those hot spots. At that point, once the building is somewhat safe for us to go in, our coroner's personnel will go in and begin the recovery process. After that recovery process happens, we'll then need to figure out, moving forward, what the cause of this fire is, and that will be in the coming days.
Were the known deceased in a common area?
We're hoping that we'll be able to go in here in the next hour or less. So,
can you give us a sense of how the building was laid out and what events were going on last night? Were there more than one in a sort of landscape?
We would like to describe the landscape to you. We're not ready to do that yet. And the reason why is the roof has caved in to the second floor, and there's a lot of interior. I'd really like to leave that to the fire department. As the sergeant said, earlier, the city is going to have a press conference, and a lot of details and more information as we move throughout the day will be learned. So we'll be happy to provide you with any information that we can. But there is extensive damage inside the building, very difficult to visually see. So we'll probably have to refer back to city planning maps, etc.
What events were
Anyone
going on last night?
survived?
And that's another thing moving forward is part of this. We're going to need to talk to people that were in there that may have seen things, but right now we're not there. Right now we're in let's make this scene safe. Let's make it secure. Let us do our jobs. The roof is collapsed down onto the second floor, so we have to literally go in there piece by piece and move wood and timbers and debris to even get an assessment. So there's a lot to be done still. So we'll be back in an hour to talk to you at about 11 o'clock, and then we'll be putting out a statement from the city and the county in regards to this. Oh, I am Sergeant Ray Kelly. I am the spokesperson for the Alameda County Sheriff's Office, which we're dealing with the coroner as well. We run our Coroner's Bureau, which deals with this mass fatality event.
Can you tell us what happened yesterday?
Oh, the fire started about 11:30 last night. This fire, we've been here on scene since. The fire has just recently been extinguished. We're dealing with the hot spots and making the building safe so that we can go inside and begin to recover the deceased people and begin to establish what occurred inside that building.
Was there a rescue or what kind of rescue?
We don't know. We know that there obviously are people here. A lot of these people are young people that were inside this building. They're from all parts of our community. We believe there's people from outside the Bay Area, that there may be foreign nationals that are here. So there's people from this affects throughout the country and throughout the world.
What do you know about mannequins? Did the artist colony have some of those maybe mannequins?
That has been brought up. We're aware of that.
Were the 9 known deceased found together or different parts of the building?
What's that?
Were the 9 known deceased found together or different parts of the building?
Different parts. So at this point, we're gonna cut off this press conference. We'll see you at 11 o'clock at this location, and we'll have more information for you then. Thank you.
Foreign nationals.
All right, an update from officials there. Tragic situation in Alameda County. They're in Oakland, California. You're looking at images from a 2-story warehouse and also known to be an artist studio that burned overnight. It's believed upwards of 100 people may have been in that building. Confirmation from Alameda County sheriffs there, 9 people confirmed dead and many others injured. However, they are now preparing for a mass casualty event. There may be indeed more deaths. Our Dan Simon is there in Oakland. What more can you tell us, Dan?
Well, Fred, I guess the thing that stood out to me, and you just made mention of it, is that they are preparing for this to be a mass casualty event. And at this point, I think it's safe to assume that they don't know. Authorities are going to use a drone that they're going to deploy above the building to look for potential hotspots. So that would allow them to pinpoint where they may need to use additional water to put out the flames. But boy, talk about just a tragic situation that unfolded here last night.